Chosen one, have you ever felt like life is a series of unexpected twists and turns, leading you to moments that seem less than divine? Picture this. You're standing at a crossroads, surrounded by uncertainty, wondering if all the struggles you've faced have any purpose. It's in these moments of doubt that the whispers of heaven can be heard most clearly, reminding you that you are not here by accident. Your journey is intentional, and today we're about to unfold the beauty hidden within your struggles. As you stand at this crossroads, a faint glimmer of light catches your eye. It's not just an ordinary light. It radiates warmth and hope, drawing you closer. You take a tentative step forward, and the air around you seems to shift. In this moment, the weight of your past struggles begins to lift, revealing a path illuminated by the laughter of heaven. Each step you take resonates with purpose. Thoughts of doubt and despair begin to fade, replaced by a growing sense of clarity. You recall the times when you felt unseen, the moments when your efforts seemed futile. Yet, as you walk, you realize that every small act of obedience was not wasted. The seeds you planted in hiddenness are now stirring, ready to break through the surface. Suddenly, a voice breaks the silence, echoing in the chambers of your heart. Your hidden obedience is the catalyst for the breakthrough you've long awaited. It declares. It's as if the universe itself is aligning in your favor, and you can feel the weight of divine approval enveloping you. The laughter of heaven is not just a distant sound. It's a declaration of victory over every obstacle that has sought to define you. You pause to reflect, understanding that delay does not equate to denial. Every moment spent waiting was a divine preparation, a sacred construction of your story. The struggles you faced were not designed to bury you, but to build a foundation of strength that would support your ascent. With each heartbeat, you feel the encouragement of angels dispatched for such a time as this. They cheer you on from the realms unseen, igniting a fire within your spirit. As you continue down this path, the scenery shifts. What once felt like a desolate landscape is now transforming into a vibrant tapestry of colors. The barren trees of doubt are blossoming with the flowers of hope, and the air is filled with a sweet fragrance that signals new beginnings. The laughter of heaven swells around you, a joyous symphony celebrating your journey and the victories yet to come. With renewed determination, you find yourself walking toward a majestic archway woven from shimmering light. It stands adorned with symbols of past triumphs, each representing a battle fought and won. As you approach, you feel a gentle tug at your heart, urging you to reflect on the moments that shaped you. The archway is not merely an entrance. It is a portal into your destiny. As you step through the archway, the atmosphere shifts once again. You are enveloped in a radiant glow, and suddenly, faces appear before you. Those who have gone before, whose stories echo through the ages. You recognize them. Joseph, who rose from the pit to the palace. Sarah, whose laughter birthed a miracle. David, who went from shepherd to king. They stand as living testimonies of divine orchestration, a reminder that your struggles are woven into a larger narrative of triumph. Chosen one, they speak in unison, their voices harmonizing like a celestial choir. Do you see? Your journey mirrors ours. Each setback was a setup for a comeback. Your waiting has not been in vain. The laughter of heaven is a reflection of the promise that victory is ahead. Emboldened by their words, you begin to understand that every tear shed, every moment of weariness, is part of a greater tapestry. You grasp the truth that your hidden obedience is not merely a personal affair. It resonates through generations. As the echoes of their encouragement wash over you, a new sense of understanding begins to take root within your spirit. You stand taller, feeling the weight of your past dissipate like mist in the morning sun. The archway you just crossed is not a mere passage. It serves as a reminder that you are entering a phase of divine revelation. Suddenly, the ground beneath your feet pulses with energy, and you notice the vibrant colors surrounding you begin to swirl and dance, forming intricate patterns that tell stories of those who have walked similar paths. Each swirl manifests as a memory, a moment of anguish followed by triumph, a whisper of despair transformed into a shout of joy. You see yourself within these stories, woven into the fabric of hope and resilience. Chosen one, you are not alone. A voice resonates from the depths of your heart. It is the voice of your purpose, awakening within you the realization that you are part of a lineage of warriors, each marked by their own battles, yet united by the same victory. Your story is a continuation of theirs, and it carries the promise of transformation not just for you, but for those who will come after. As you traverse this new landscape, you come upon a shimmering river, its waters flowing with a brilliance that reflects the heavens above. The river speaks of life, renewal, and the promise of flourishing. It invites you to dip your hands into its depths. As you lean down, the cool water splashes against your fingers, sending ripples across the surface. These ripples symbolize the impact of your obedience, the far-reaching effects of every choice made in faith. Every small act matters, you hear once more, this time with a gentle insistence. Your perseverance. The river's current flows with purpose, and you feel an urge to immerse yourself deeper, to let the waters wash away the residue of doubt and fear. You take a step closer, allowing the cool, refreshing liquid to envelop your ankles, then your knees, and soon you are standing in the river, feeling the weight of the world lift as you surrender to its embrace. Chosen one, the voice echoes once more. This river is a symbol of your journey, a representation of the cleansing that comes from acknowledging your struggles. As you are renewed, so too shall you bring renewal to others. The power of your testimony flows through these waters, connecting hearts and lives. With each ripple that spreads across the surface, you envision the lives touched by your story, the people who will draw strength from your experiences. You see families healed, friendships restored, and communities transformed. Your heart swells with purpose, understanding that your trials were not in vain. They were the very fabric of a legacy waiting to be woven. As you stand in the river, the laughter of heaven rises once more, this time mingling with the gentle sound of the flowing water. It is as if the very essence of the divine is celebrating your awakening, declaring that the tides of change are upon you. You catch sight of vibrant butterflies flitting across the surface, their wings glistening like jewels in the sunlight, symbolizing transformation and renewal. They dance gracefully, embodying the beauty that arises from seasons of struggle. Feeling invigorated, you lift your hands toward the heavens, and the light around you intensifies. You are filled with a profound sense of belonging and empowerment. I am chosen, you declare aloud, your voice resonating with newfound authority. The moment your declaration echoes through the air, a powerful surge of energy envelops you. The laughter of heaven crescendos, harmonizing with the rhythm of your heartbeat, igniting every dormant dream within you. It's as if the universe itself is responding to your proclamation, affirming that you are indeed chosen for such a time as this. As you stand there, the river continues to flow around you, but now it feels different, more vibrant, as though infused with the very essence of your commitment. The butterflies surround you, swirling in a dazzling display of colors, each one a reminder of the metamorphosis taking place within your spirit. You take a deep breath, inhaling the sweet scent of promise that fills the air. Suddenly, a path appears beside the river, lined with radiant flowers that seem to glow with an inner light. The flowers sway gently, as if inviting you to follow. Compelled by an unseen force, you step out of the water, feeling lighter and more alive than ever before. With each step you take on this new path, the laughter of heaven reverberates through the landscape, celebrating your transformation. As you walk, you become aware of the subtle whispers in the wind, carrying messages of hope and encouragement. You are being prepared for greatness, chosen one, they say. This journey is not just about you. It is about the multitude you are destined to impact. You smile, feeling the weight of responsibility transform into a thrilling anticipation. As you round a bend in the path, a grand vista unfolds before you, an expansive valley bathed in golden light. In the distance, you see figures moving, gathering together in a vibrant community. It's a place alive with the energy of purpose and collaboration. The laughter of heaven echoes louder as you draw closer, filling your heart with a sense of belonging and anticipation. You realize that this valley is not just a destination. It is a manifestation of the dreams and hopes you have carried within you for so long. As you step into the valley, you are greeted by joyful faces, individuals who have also journeyed through their own trials and tribulations. They come from varied backgrounds, each with a story of resilience and faith, yet all united by a shared purpose. You feel an instant connection, as though the fabric of your stories is woven together in a magnificent tapestry of hope. "Welcome, chosen one," a voice calls from the crowd. It belongs to a woman with eyes that spark with understanding and compassion. "We have been waiting for you. Your arrival signifies the beginning of something extraordinary." Around you, a circle forms, and the energy shifts. The community members share their stories of struggle and triumph, each tale resonating deeply within your heart. You listen intently, recognizing pieces of your own journey in their words. They speak of moments when they felt invisible, when they questioned their worth, and how they found strength in vulnerability. Your hidden obedience has ignited a flame within us all. Another voice calls out, this one belonging to a man whose hands are scarred from hard work. We are here to build each other up, to celebrate our victories, and to lift one another in times of need. As they speak, the valley pulses with a vibrant energy that wraps around you like a warm embrace. You realize that this place is a sanctuary, a space where dreams are nurtured, where fear is transformed into faith, and where the laughter of heaven resonates in every heart. You take a moment to breathe in the atmosphere, feeling the weight of belonging settle comfortably on your shoulders. This is the community you've longed for, a family forged through trials and triumphs, and you are an integral part of its unfolding narrative. Together, we are unstoppable, the woman with compassionate eyes continues, her voice rising above the gentle hum of the crowd. We are the architects of our destinies, and each testimony we share adds strength to the foundation we are building. As she speaks, You notice the others nodding in agreement, their faces alight with hope and determination. It dawns on you that this gathering is not just a celebration, it is a movement. A wave of excitement sweeps through you, igniting a passion to contribute to this collective journey. Chosen one, a voice from the back calls, breaking through your thoughts. It's a young man, his face a tapestry of scars and resilience. What has your journey taught you? How can we learn from the battles you fought? You feel the weight of the question. Knowing that your story is intertwined with theirs, you step forward, drawn by a force larger than yourself. There were times when I felt invisible. You begin, your voice steady yet filled with emotion. But every moment spent waiting, every tear shed, was not wasted. I learned that hidden obedience is powerful. It shapes us into who we are meant to be, and it creates ripples of impact that extend far beyond our understanding. A hush falls over the crowd as they absorb your words, their eyes reflecting the light of understanding. The laughter of heaven is not just a distant echo. The laughter of heaven is not just a distant echo. It is an affirmation that every struggle carries purpose. I discovered that our moments of hidden obedience are like seeds planted in fertile soil. They may seem small, almost insignificant, but they hold the potential for a mighty harvest. As I stand here with you, I realize that we are all cultivating something extraordinary. Our stories are the very foundation of change. A ripple of understanding flows through the crowd, and you can see the recognition dawning on their faces. They are beginning to grasp the truth of your words, and it fills you with a sense of urgency. Together, we must nurture these seeds. We must water them with love, faith, and the shared strength of our community. There is power in vulnerability, and when we share our stories, we ignite hope in one another. Nods of agreement ripple through your listeners, and the energy in the valley intensifies. You can feel the collective heartbeat of this community, pulsing with anticipation and purpose. The young man who asked the question steps forward again, his eyes bright with inspiration. How do we begin to cultivate this hope? What steps can we take to ensure that our collective story is one of triumph? You ponder the question for a moment, recognizing the weight of it. It starts with connection, you reply, your voice gaining strength. We must share our truths, not just the highlights, but the struggles too. We need to be real with each other. When we allow our scars to be seen, we create spaces for others to heal. Let's gather regularly, share our stories, and inspire one another to take bold steps forward. A woman in the front of the circle raises her hand, her heart brimming with enthusiasm. What if we create a space where everyone feels safe to share? A gathering where we can celebrate each small victory and support one another in our struggles. Her voice carries a spark of inspiration that ignites a chorus of agreement among the crowd. Yes, we can call it the Circle of Hope. Another voice chimes in, echoing the sentiment. A place where our journeys converge and where every story matters. The energy in the valley surges as the idea takes root. Enthusiasm blossoming like the vibrant flowers surrounding you. As the concept resonates, you can see the transformative power of this community manifesting before your eyes. It becomes clear that this circle of hope will serve as a sanctuary for healing, a hub for growth, and a catalyst for change. Together, you will nurture the seeds of each other's dreams and witness the flourishing of lives transformed by shared courage. Imagine the possibilities, you say, your heart racing with excitement. We will create an environment where we celebrate progress, no matter how small, where each person's story is honored. Our struggles will no longer bind us. They will unite us in purpose. You notice a ripple of energy coursing through the crowd, a palpable shift as hope ignites in their hearts. Faces once shadowed by doubt now shine with the light of possibility. Each person in this valley is a testament to resilience, and together you are poised to build something extraordinary. Let's commit to gathering weekly, you propose, your voice steady and confident. We can share our breakthroughs, discuss our challenges, and lift each other in prayer. There's a collective nodding of heads, and you can feel the momentum building. The excitement in the air is almost electric as the community begins to organize itself around the idea of the circle of hope. You can see faces light up with determination, and the laughter of heaven seems to swell, echoing the joy that fills the valley. Each person's story is a thread in the grand tapestry you are beginning to weave together, and you sense that this is just the beginning. Let's not just gather, you urge, feeling the weight of your words. Let's create a culture of encouragement. We will be each other's cheerleaders. The crowd erupts in applause, and you feel a wave of affirmation wash over you. We will celebrate not only the victories, but also the struggles that lead us to those victories. Every tear, every heartbeat in this journey is valid. A man steps forward, his deep voice resonating with conviction. What if we also invite those who are still in the midst of their battles, those who feel lost or alone? There's a moment of silence as everyone contemplates this idea. We can be a beacon of hope for them, showing that they are not meant to walk this path alone. Yes, you respond, your heart swelling with pride in this community. Let's open our arms wide. The circle of hope should be a sanctuary for all, those who are weary and heavy-laden, those who feel unseen, and those who are just beginning to emerge from the shadows. We will show them that hope is not just a distant dream, but a tangible reality. The atmosphere is charged with enthusiasm as ideas begin to flow freely. We could organize workshops, suggests a woman with a soft smile. Spaces for healing, creativity, and sharing our gifts. We can create environments where each person can explore their passions and discover the unique gifts they bring to the table. The crowd buzzes with excitement at the prospect, and you can almost hear the laughter of heaven dancing through the valley, celebrating the birth of new ideas. Yes, workshops can be a platform for sharing skills, healing arts, creative expression, and even practical life strategies, you add, envisioning a space where members can both teach and learn from one another. We'll foster an atmosphere of collaboration, allowing the strength of our community to shine through. A young woman with bright eyes raises her hand. What if we also incorporate moments of worship and gratitude into our gatherings? We can invite joy into our lives, even amidst struggles. It will remind us of the goodness that still exists and draw us closer to one another and to the divine. Her suggestion resonates deeply, igniting a chorus of agreement. Yes, you exclaim, feeling the energy of the community surge. Worship and gratitude can be the foundation of our circle. They will cultivate an environment where we acknowledge our struggles while also celebrating the victories, both big and small. It's all part of our journey together. As the ideas continue to flow, you can feel the laughter of heaven interweaving with the passion of the crowd, creating a beautiful tapestry of hope and purpose. Each contribution adds another thread to this vibrant fabric, and you begin to see the vision of the circle of hope taking shape. Let's also establish a way for us to share our stories online. suggests a man with glasses, his expression reflecting enthusiasm. We could create a platform, a blog or social media group, where we can post updates, share encouragement, and invite others to the circle of hope. This will allow us to reach even more people, extending our embrace beyond this valley. His suggestion prompts enthusiastic nods and murmurs of agreement throughout the gathering. Imagine the impact we could have, you say, feeling the excitement ripple through you. By sharing our journeys online, we can inspire those who might feel isolated or defeated. We can let them know that there's a community ready to walk alongside them, that they are not alone in their struggles. The atmosphere is charged with anticipation as the group begins to brainstorm practical steps. Ideas bounce back and forth, creating a website, setting up social media accounts, and even hosting virtual gatherings to include those unable to attend in person. Each contribution feels like a stitch sealing the fabric of your collective dream. Let's also establish a mentorship program, suggests a wise elder in the crowd, his voice calm and steady. Those who have walked further along the path can guide those who are just starting out. This could create a strong bond of trust and understanding within our community. Absolutely, you respond, your heart swelling with gratitude for the wisdom present in this gathering. Mentorship can provide personalized support, allowing individuals to grow in their faith and confidence. It's about passing the torch, lighting the way for others, and ensuring that no one feels lost in their journey. As the plans continue to unfold, you recognize the laughter of heaven crescendoing around you, affirming every idea and intention shared. The sense of purpose is palpable, a palpable energy binding everyone together as they envision the future of the Circle of Hope. In a moment of reflection, you encourage everyone to share what this community means to them. One by one, people step forward, their hearts full of emotion and vulnerability. The first to speak is the woman who suggested incorporating worship. For me, this circle is a lifeline, she begins, her voice trembling slightly. I've felt so alone in my struggles, but here, I see that my story matters. I see that my voice can inspire others, just as theirs inspire me. This community is a reminder that together, we are stronger. As she steps back, another member, a man with a deep, resonant voice, takes his turn. I've spent years battling the shadows of doubt and fear, he confesses, eyes glistening with unshed tears. But being here today, surrounded by all of you, I feel hope stirring within me. I know that I am not defined by my past, but by the steps I take forward. And this circle of hope is where I begin to reclaim my narrative. With each testimony, the laughter of heaven seems to echo louder, intertwining with the heartfelt words. It becomes a symphony of shared experiences, a chorus celebrating the power of vulnerability. You feel a surge of gratitude for the honesty flowing through the gathering. It is in these moments that true connection is forged, where hearts are laid bare and healing begins. One by one, others share their stories, each voice adding a unique note to the collective melody. A young woman speaks of her journey through grief, how she felt disconnected from her purpose. I feared I would always be defined by loss, she shares. But today, I realize that my pain has shaped my empathy. I want to help others through their grief, to guide them towards light, just as you all have guided me. As the last speaker finishes, a profound silence envelops the gathering, creating a sacred space for reflection. You can feel the weight of the stories shared, each one resonating deeply within your own heart. The laughter of heaven dances in the air, wrapping around each individual like a blanket of comfort and affirmation. Suddenly, the woman with the bright eyes, who had first suggested incorporating worship, stands again, her face radiating inspiration. "Let us take a moment to express our gratitude," she suggests, her voice gentle yet powerful. "We've shared our stories. Now let's lift our voices in praise for the journey we've walked together and the hope that lies ahead." A soft murmur of agreement ripples through the crowd. You feel the collective heartbeat of the community synchronizing, pulsing with excitement and reverence. People begin to gather closer, forming a circle that symbolizes unity and shared purpose. Hands reach out to one another, creating a physical manifestation of the bonds being forged. As the first notes of a familiar melody fill the air, you close your eyes, allowing the music to wash over you. It carries the essence of hope and renewal, a reminder that even in the depths of sorrow, joy can arise. You begin to sing, your voice blending harmoniously with those around you, creating a sound that resonates deep within your spirit. With each note, you feel the energy shift, the atmosphere electrifying with divine presence. As the song reaches its crescendo, a wave of emotion surges through the crowd. Some voices tremble with joy, while others are filled with gratitude. It's as if the very fabric of the universe is responding, affirming the beauty of shared vulnerability and the strength that comes from community. As the last notes of the song linger in the air, the atmosphere feels charged with an electric energy, a palpable sense of unity and purpose. The laughter of heaven resonates profoundly, echoing the truth that you are not alone in this journey. You open your eyes to see the faces around you, each illuminated by the warmth of shared hope. "Chosen one," you hear a gentle voice call out, and you turn to see the wise elder who suggested the mentorship program. His face is etched with lines of life experience, and his eyes spark with wisdom. What we have created here today is just the beginning. The circle of hope will be a sanctuary for healing, but it will also be a launching pad for our collective dreams. His words ignite a fire within you, and you nod in agreement. The vision of the circle of hope expands in your mind, morphing into something even greater, a movement that could ripple far beyond the confines of this valley. "Yes, we are building a community of champions," you declare, your voice rising with conviction. "But we must also take action. Let's reach out to those who are still lost in their struggles, inviting them to join us. Our stories can inspire others to rise." The crowd responds with enthusiastic applause, and you can see the determination reflected in their faces. The energy in the valley shifts once more, a collective resolution to become beacons of light in the lives of others. You feel a surge of excitement as possibilities unfold before you. Workshops, mentorship, online platforms, all avenues to help those in need. "Let's gather our resources," you suggest. "We can create care packages for those who are struggling, filled with uplifting messages and small tokens of encouragement. We can also include information about our circle of hope, inviting them to join our gatherings and connect with our community." The crowd buzzes with enthusiasm, and you can feel the laughter of heaven amplifying the excitement, celebrating every idea shared. A young man steps forward, his eyes shining with inspiration. "We could also organize community outreach events, where we go into neighborhoods that need support. We can offer workshops on mental health, empowerment, and skills development. Let's take our message of hope to those who might not know it exists. Yes, you respond, feeling the passion surge within the group. This is about creating ripples of change, about ensuring that no one feels overlooked or forgotten. Together, we can help restore dignity and hope, letting others know they are valued and loved. As the energy builds, individuals begin to share their skills and talents. Some offer to lead workshops on mindfulness and meditation, while others suggest teaching practical skills like resume writing or financial literacy. Each contribution adds another layer to the vision, and you can feel the laughter of heaven echoing through every idea shared, affirming that this is indeed the right path. Let's also create a support network for those who are struggling with mental health issues. A woman speaks up, her voice steady. We can provide a safe space for people to share their challenges and connect with professionals who can help. The crowd nods in agreement, recognizing the importance of mental health awareness and support within the community. You feel the collective heartbeat of hope growing stronger, a pulsating rhythm that signifies the commitment to uplift and empower one another. Chosen one, the wise elder interjects. It's vital that we document our journey. Let's keep a journal that captures our gatherings, the testimonies shared, and the initiatives we undertake. This will serve not only as a record of our journey, but as a source of inspiration for those who come after us. It will remind us of the progress we've made and the lives we've touched. As he speaks, a sense of purpose washes over you. The idea of documenting your collective journey resonates deeply, allowing you to visualize the stories that will unfold. Yes, you respond, your voice filled with enthusiasm. We can create a digital archive, perhaps even a blog where we share updates and reflections. This record will be a testament to our growth as individuals and as a community. The crowd buzzes with excitement at the thought. Ideas begin to flow. Photographs capturing moments of joy, written testimonials illustrating the transformation of lives, and videos sharing snippets of workshops and gatherings. Each piece will contribute to the powerful narrative of the Circle of Hope. One of the younger members of the community raises their hand. What if we also invite guest speakers, people who have overcome significant challenges? Their stories could inspire and motivate us further. The suggestion ignites a wave of enthusiasm, and you can see the excitement ripple through the crowd. Absolutely, you affirm, feeling the energy surge. We could host events featuring these speakers, allowing them to share their insights and experiences. It will not only enrich our gatherings, but also provide diverse perspectives on resilience and hope. As you discuss the logistics, someone mentions the importance of creating a welcoming environment for newcomers. Let's ensure that everyone who walks through our doors feels embraced and seen. We could designate a welcome team to greet newcomers and help them feel at home. A woman suggests, her welcome team, you repeat, the idea resonating deeply within you. That's brilliant. We want to create an atmosphere where every person feels valued from the moment they arrive. Everyone should have a personal connection, especially those who may be hesitant to share their stories. The crowd hums with approval, and you can see the excitement building as each member imagines the possibilities. A sense of unity envelops the valley, and you feel the laughter of heaven echoing through the hearts of those gathered. With renewed energy, you turn to the group. Let's assign roles for our Circle of Hope. We'll need coordinators for workshops, outreach coordinators, and those responsible for our online presence. Each role will be vital in nurturing our community and expanding our reach. As names are called out and responsibilities are assigned, the atmosphere becomes electric with purpose. You see faces alight with enthusiasm, each person eager to contribute their strengths to this collective vision. It's a beautiful sight, a mosaic of talents and passions coming together to create something greater. "I can lead the welcome team," a cheerful voice calls from the back. It's the same young woman who suggested the worship element earlier. "I want to ensure that newcomers feel like they belong from the very first moment." "Wonderful," you respond, your heart swelling with pride. Your warmth and enthusiasm will definitely set the tone for our gatherings. And as we grow, we will need to cultivate a culture of belonging, ensuring that everyone knows they are an essential part of our tapestry. "Chosen one," the wise elder interjects once more. "As we embark on this journey, let us not forget to remain grounded in our purpose. We are not just building a community." As the wise elder speaks, his voice resonates with authority and warmth. We are not just building a community, we are cultivating a movement rooted in love, empathy, and resilience. It is essential that we anchor ourselves in these principles, ensuring that each action we take reflects our core values. You nod in agreement, understanding the significance of his words. The laughter of heaven seems to echo his sentiments, filling the valley with a sense of purpose that transcends individual aspirations. This is about more than just personal growth. It's about creating a legacy of hope that will endure for generations to come. Let us establish a mission statement for the Circle of Hope, you propose, feeling the energy shift as the group leans in, eager to contribute. Something that encapsulates our vision and guides every decision we make. It should reflect our commitment to uplift, empower, and inspire every person who crosses our path. A buzz of excitement fills the air as members begin to brainstorm. Ideas flow freely, each suggestion building upon the last. How about something like, "Together we rise, nurturing hope and resilience in every heart," suggests the man with the deep voice, his eyes shining with conviction. "That's a great start," you reply, feeling the momentum building. "We can refine it further, ensuring it captures our essence and speaks to the transformative power of community." Another voice joins in. "What if we added a line about embracing every story? Together we rise, embracing every story, nurturing hope and resilience in every heart." "Perfect," you respond, a wave of enthusiasm sweeping through you. It encompasses our commitment to inclusion and the importance of every individual's journey. As the mission statement takes shape, a sense of unity envelops the group. You can feel the laughter of heaven weaving through the conversations, reinforcing the idea that this is not just about a collection of individual stories, but about a powerful movement poised to impact lives far beyond the valley. "Let's finalize our mission statement," you say, your voice steady with purpose. "We want it to resonate in our hearts and guide our actions." Together we rise, embracing every story, nurturing hope and resilience in every heart. The words hang in the air, echoing with conviction. A wave of agreement washes over the crowd, and you see smiles of affirmation spread across faces. "Now that we have our mission," you suggest, "let's think about how we can share this vision with our community and beyond. We need to create a plan for outreach." The energy in the valley shifts as excitement builds once more. "We can organize a launch event for the Circle of Hope," someone calls out, their eyes sparkling with enthusiasm. "A day filled with workshops, food, and opportunities for people to connect and learn about our mission." "Yes," you respond, feeling the thrill of possibility surge. We can invite the whole community, showcasing what we stand for and how we can support one another. It will be a celebration of hope, resilience, and connection. A young woman raises her hand, her face alight with passion. We could include live music, storytelling sessions, and even a space for people to share their own journeys. It will be a festival of hope. Absolutely. You agree, your heart racing at the thought of such a vibrant gathering. We want to create an atmosphere where everyone feels welcome. To the idea of a festival of hope ignites a spark of creativity within you, and you can feel the excitement ripple through the crowd. We'll need to divide into teams to manage different aspects of the event, you suggest, envisioning how each person's unique talents can contribute to the success of the launch. One team can focus on logistics, arranging the venue, seating, and supplies. Another team can handle outreach, ensuring we spread the word far and wide. The crowd buzzes with energy, and you can see the determination in their eyes. We could create flyers and social media posts, a young man suggests enthusiastically. Let's reach out to local businesses for sponsorships and support. This event can be a community effort, showcasing our collective strength. Yes, let's make it inclusive, you reply, feeling the laughter of heaven surround you like a warm embrace. We can invite local artists to perform and use their talents to uplift the community. It's a chance for everyone to shine. As the plans take shape, the atmosphere becomes electric with anticipation. You can see old and new faces alike coming together, united by a shared vision that transcends individual struggles. The circle of hope is becoming a beacon of light, illuminating the path for those who may feel lost in darkness. Let's not forget about the storytelling sessions, you remind the group, recalling the powerful testimonies shared earlier. We can create a stage for individuals to share their journeys, allowing others to see that they are not alone. This will be a space for vulnerability and strength. The crowd nods in agreement, and you can feel the collective heartbeat of purpose growing stronger. You know that these stories will be the heartbeat of the festival. As the excitement builds around the Festival of Hope, you feel a sense of urgency to ensure that every detail is carefully considered. The laughter of heaven resonates in your heart, reminding you that this event is not just a gathering. It is an opportunity for transformation. Let's create a timeline for our planning, you suggest, drawing everyone's attention back to the task at hand. We need to establish deadlines for each team so we can stay organized and ensure everything runs smoothly. The community members nod, eager to participate in the process. A woman with an organized demeanor steps forward, ready to take on the responsibility of managing the timeline. I can help coordinate our efforts, she offers. Let's break down the tasks and assign specific deadlines. This way, we can keep track of our progress and stay accountable to one another. Perfect, you reply, your spirit soaring with gratitude. By creating a structure, we'll be able to channel our energy effectively. Now, let's also consider how we can incorporate moments of reflection and gratitude throughout the festival. We want to create an atmosphere that honors each person's journey while celebrating the collective spirit of our community. A young man raises his hand, his eyes bright with inspiration. What if we set up a gratitude wall where people can write down what they are thankful for? It can serve as a visual reminder of the blessings in our lives and encourage others to reflect on their own gratitude. Yes, that's a beautiful idea, you respond enthusiastically. The gratitude wall will not only highlight the positive aspects of our journeys, but also invite everyone to participate in the celebration of life's blessings. It will be a powerful visual element that embodies the spirit of the circle of hope. As the idea of the gratitude wall takes root, a wave of excitement spreads through the crowd. You can see the anticipation in their eyes, reflecting the collective yearning to celebrate both the trials and triumphs that have brought everyone together. Each person's story is a thread in the fabric of this community, and the wall will serve as a testament to resilience, gratitude, and shared growth. Let's also consider how we can invite local leaders and community members to join us, you suggest. Their presence will lend credibility to our mission and show that the Circle of Hope is a movement worth supporting. We can extend invitations to those who have made a positive impact in our community, encouraging them to share their insights and experiences. A man steps forward, his face alight with determination. I can connect with local organizations and leaders. We can make this festival a true community event, gathering support from those who want to see change in our neighborhoods. His enthusiasm is contagious, and you can feel the laughter of heaven stirring your spirits, affirming the importance of collaboration. "Great idea," you exclaim, feeling the energy in the valley surge once more. And let's not forget to create a space for feedback and input from attendees. After all, their voices matter just as much as ours. We can have a suggestion box at the event, allowing people to share their thoughts on how we can continue to grow and improve. "Absolutely," a young woman adds, her eyes shining with excitement. Receiving input from our community will help us tailor our future gatherings to better meet their needs. It's about ensuring that everyone feels seen and heard. With each suggestion, the vision for the festival grows clearer and more. The vision for the festival grows clearer and more vibrant, like the blossoming flowers that surround you. You can feel the energy of the community surging, fueled by a shared commitment to uplift one another and foster a culture of hope. "We are truly creating something special," you muse, your heart swelling with gratitude for every voice contributing to this dream. "Chosen one," the wise elder speaks again, his voice steady and wise. "As we prepare for this festival, let us also remember to cultivate our inner spaces. It's vital that we take time to reflect on our own journeys while we prepare to share our stories and support others. We must lead from a place of authenticity and self-awareness." His words resonate deeply, and you nod in agreement. Yes, it's essential that we each take time to ground ourselves in our purpose. We can encourage everyone to engage in personal reflection leading up to the festival. Perhaps we can even offer a pre-festival gathering focused on self-care and connection. The crowd buzzes with enthusiasm at the idea. "A self-care workshop," someone exclaims. "We could explore practices like mindfulness, journaling, and gratitude exercises. Creating a foundation of inner peace will empower us to engage fully with the community during the festival." "Exactly," you respond, feeling the laughter of heaven ripple through the valley. A focus on self-care and reflection will not only enrich our personal journeys, but deepen our collective experience. We want everyone to come to the festival feeling whole and ready to connect. As the planning continues, you notice the sun beginning to dip below the horizon, casting a warm glow over the valley. The golden light seems to symbolize the bright future ahead, one filled with possibility and hope. The warm glow of the setting sun envelops the valley, creating an ethereal backdrop for the burgeoning excitement of the Circle of Hope. As the last rays of light dance across the faces of your community, you feel an overwhelming sense of gratitude for the connections forged in this sacred space. The laughter of heaven seems to echo through the air, affirming the importance of this moment. Let's take a moment to breathe it all in, you suggest, the softness of your voice inviting a moment of stillness. The crowd quiets, and you can feel the collective heartbeat of anticipation pulsing around you. Together, you close your eyes, inhaling deeply and exhaling slowly, grounding yourselves in the shared intention of love, hope, and resilience. As you open your eyes, a sense of purpose ignites within you. Let's not forget the importance of our stories, you remind the group. They are our most powerful tool for connection. Each of us has faced challenges that have shaped who we are today. The festival will be a celebration not only of our collective hope, but also of the individual journeys that brought us here. A young woman steps forward, her voice filled with conviction. I believe we should create a story corner at the festival, an intimate space where people can share their experiences in a more personal setting. It can be a quieter area for those who may feel overwhelmed by the larger gatherings. That's a beautiful idea, you reply, envisioning the peaceful corner filled with soft seating and gentle lighting. A place where hearts can open and vulnerability can thrive. It will be an essential aspect of the festival, allowing people to connect deeply. As the discussions continue, the energy in the valley becomes a palpable force, intertwining with the laughter of heaven as ideas flow freely and excitement builds. You can feel the spirit of unity rising, fueled by the shared purpose of creating a safe haven for stories to be told and heard. Each suggestion adds another layer to the tapestry you are weaving together, a vibrant mosaic of experiences that will inspire and uplift all who participate. Let's ensure that our story corner is equipped with a comfortable atmosphere. The woman who proposed the idea continues, her enthusiasm infectious. We can have cushions, soft lighting, and perhaps even a small library of resources for those seeking guidance or inspiration. Yes, a cozy space where people can feel at ease will encourage openness, you agree, picturing the intimate setting. And we can have a sign-up sheet for those who wish to share their stories throughout the festival, allowing for a flow of voices that honors everyone's journey. As the plans for the story corner take shape, a sense of warmth envelops you. The space will not only serve as a platform for sharing, but also as a reminder that vulnerability is a strength, a bridge that connects hearts and ignites hope. Let's also think about how we can capture these stories, a man with thoughtful eyes suggests. Perhaps we can have a designated storyteller who can record the experiences shared during the festival, ensuring that these voices are preserved and celebrated. Absolutely, you respond, your heart racing with excitement. These stories are treasures that deserve to be documented. We can compile them into a book or an online archive, creating a legacy of hope for future generations. It will serve as a testament to the power of resilience and the impact of community. The crowd buzzes with enthusiasm at the prospect of preserving the stories shared during the festival. You can feel the collective energy surging, fueled by the laughter of heaven that echoes through the valley. This endeavor to document the experiences and journeys will create a living tapestry of hope, one that future generations can draw strength from. Let's also consider how we can make the stories accessible, a woman suggests, her eyes gleaming with passion. We could create a podcast or video series featuring those who share their journeys. It would allow us to reach an even broader audience, spreading our message of resilience far beyond this valley. Yes, you exclaim, your excitement bubbling over. A multimedia approach would enable us to connect with people who may not be able to join us in person. We can use technology to amplify our voices and extend our reach, ensuring that no one feels alone in their struggles. The crowd nods in agreement, and you can see the spark of inspiration igniting within each member. The vision for the Circle of Hope is expanding, becoming a movement that will ripple through communities, touching lives and igniting change. As discussions continue, the wise elder stands once more, his presence commanding respect and attention. Let us not forget the importance of intention as we embark on this journey, he reminds everyone. Every action we take should be rooted in love, empathy, and a genuine desire to uplift one another. It is vital that we remain true to our mission and to each other. Absolutely, you respond, feeling the gravity of his words. We must hold ourselves accountable to our core values and ensure that every initiative we undertake reflects the spirit of the Circle of Hope. It's about fostering an environment where everyone. As you stand amidst the gathering, the weight of the elder's words settles in your heart, resonating with a profound truth. It's about fostering an environment where everyone feels seen, heard, and valued, you emphasize, your voice steady with conviction. We are here to lift each other up, to create a culture of belonging that transcends our individual journeys. The crowd murmurs in agreement, their faces reflecting a commitment to uphold the values that have united you. You can feel the laughter of heaven intertwining with the collective heartbeat, fueling your aspirations and solidifying your resolve. This is not merely about organizing an event. It's about building a legacy of hope and empowerment. Let's ensure that every workshop, every story shared, and every moment of connection aligns with our mission, you propose, feeling the energy in the valley shift toward focus. We want this festival to be a true reflection of the Circle of Hope, a place where every individual is treated with dignity and respect. The wise elder nods, his eyes sparkling with approval. Indeed, and as we prepare to reach out to the broader community, let's also take time to reflect on our own hearts. We must be diligent in our self-care, ensuring that we are filled with love and compassion before we extend it to others. Agreed, you reply, feeling a sense of urgency to cultivate this internal space. Perhaps we could schedule a few personal reflection sessions leading up to the festival. These moments could be for grounding ourselves in our purpose, allowing everyone to arrive fully present and ready to engage. A ripple of excitement runs through the crowd as individuals envision how these sessions could unfold. Silent meditations by the river, guided journaling exercises. The vision of personal reflection sessions begins to take shape in your mind, and you can feel the anticipation building in the crowd. Let's create opportunities for deep connection with ourselves and with each other, you suggest, your voice imbued with enthusiasm. We can offer guided meditations, journaling workshops, and even nature walks to help ground us in our intentions and prepare our hearts for the festival. As you speak, the laughter of heaven continues to resonate in the valley, affirming the importance of creating these sacred moments. You see faces light up with excitement at the prospect of engaging in mindful practices, each person recognizing the value of nurturing their inner selves. A young woman with a gentle demeanor speaks up. What if we also incorporate art into these sessions? Creative expression can be a powerful tool for reflection and healing, We could have painting, crafting, or even poetry sessions, allowing everyone to explore their emotions in a tangible way. "That's a beautiful idea," you reply, feeling the energy lift as others embrace the notion. Art can serve as a bridge to our innermost thoughts and feelings. It allows us to express what may be difficult to articulate. Let's ensure these sessions are open to all forms of creativity. The crowd buzzes with enthusiasm, and you can see the excitement in their eyes as they envision the myriad ways to connect with their emotions. The atmosphere is thick with possibility, and you feel a sense of unity enveloping everyone present. "Chosen one," the wise elder interjects again, his voice steady yet warm. "As we move forward, let us also establish a rhythm for our gatherings. Regularity will reinforce our commitment to one another and create a sense of stability within the community.